I visible? Am I audible, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. 1 second. So welcome all. Welcome to the session of on Git and GitHub. We from MSC are going to host this session. Let me tell you what is MSC standing. What does MSC stand for? It is Microsoft Student Community, a KIIT chapter. Okay. So my friend to present this session, and we will be starting this session in just a minute. So as you know, Hacktoberfest has started. What is Hacktoberfest? Anyone has any idea what is Hacktoberfest? I guess just a raise of hands or chat yes on the chat. It will be good enough. Yeah. Okay. Seems.
Hi.
Hi, Atig. Okay. So yeah, so many people have raised their hands. So let me just tell you what is Hacktoberfest, just for everyone to know. Basically, it's a huge open source event that is conducted all over the world. And as a community, as a beginner, everyone starts their open source contribution from Hacktoberfest. It's very easy to contribute in Hacktoberfest, and that's why everyone prefers to start their journey as a open source contributor using Hacktoberfest. So yeah, we will be going to the point where we will explain you how you can contribute, how you can complete the Hacktoberfest by today. So I will be moving on to Atik will take over now and explain you whole Git and GitHub. Over to you, Atik. Please stop sharing.
Thank you, Subhayan Bhaiya.
Atik, you are muted.
Hello, I'm audible, right?
Yeah, you're audible now.
My screen is getting shared. My screen is getting shared, right?
Yeah, it is there.
So I will start by introducing myself. My name is Atig Purohit. I am in second year CSC. So I'm into machine learning, and I myself also started my open source journey, contributing to this Hacktoberfest and clearing it. So I will be starting with a very basic, that is, what is GitHub? So GitHub is basically a cloud-based platform. Okay. So where we all like upload our projects. A number of people upload their projects. So I guess everyone has their GitHub profiles ready. So I will be starting from the basic, that is, this is how a GitHub profile looks. Okay. You will be getting to see like repositories. The beginners will be having it blank. I am having this. Okay, because I have already contributed. So let me start with what is a repository. Okay, a repository is basically a folder where we store all our projects. Okay, so a lot of people will be asking why we need GitHub. So for example, let me give you a hypothetical situation. 5 of our friends are working on a project. One is doing the audio part, one is doing the like video part, one is doing the front end, back end, and all those stuffs. So when we start, obviously I will do the front end part, then I have to mail him the whole project, then he will do the back end part, then he will like mail it, then the audio part and all. This will be getting a bit messy, right? So what we do, we create a repository that is a folder on this GitHub platform. As I said earlier, GitHub is basically a cloud-based platform where we store our projects. So we just like upload all the parts separately and they get merged and the whole project is ready. Okay, so I guess I'm clear on what is GitHub and why it's needed. It really makes the work of us developers really simple. So, and I also said what is a repository? A repository is basically a folder where we store our projects. For example, let me see this meme share app I made as a project. So this is how a repository looks. Okay, don't go to these terms. These are, I know these are overwhelming and big stuffs for beginners. So these are a part of Android development. let me explain the parts of a repository properly. Okay, so this is a code part where all the code is there, and here is a readme portion. As a contributor, you need to go through the readme really properly because that's where all the details are given. I was really like lazy, you can say, to give a proper readme, so I just wrote a simple terms, but a lot of people give proper readme so that they can work properly. So make sure to go through the readme always when you contribute to the open source. I'll be coming to the part how we contribute and stuff right now, just bear with me. So codes, and here is the issue portion. For example, you like this project, like my meme share project, and you suppose want to add some features. So just go to the issue folder. You can create a new issue and write that I want to change, suppose I want to add this feature, or I want to improve the UI portion. So that's how it works. Or also you can like in a number of repositories, you can find issues pending over here. That's how you can also work. You can see pull request. I will be coming to the pull request part a bit later. Just bear with me. And other parts are like this unwatch, watch. I am watching this one all activity. If you watch a repository, then what will happen? You will be getting proper notifications whenever any changes or anything is done to this repository. Okay, it's like the bookmark portion that is present in the our Google Chrome. And this star portion, a star is like if I start this repository, this will become one of my favorite repositories. It's quite simple. So let me start with how we can use GitHub. Like as a beginner, how will you start using GitHub? So I will suggest that you can go to this explore option. Okay. So you can see that a lot of like things over here, a lot of repositories, TensorFlow, TF Lite support. And these are the explore portion. You can go to this topics. Okay. You can see this native script, Python. You can like work on the topic you have learned or stuff. You can see the trending repositories and stuff. These are like, I would like you all to explore this stuff. So these are really simple things. Now I'll be explaining, suppose you have learned Android development and you are searching projects to contribute. How will you do that? Just go to the search bar and write Android. Okay. See, a lot of projects on Android you will be getting to see. Nextcloud, Android app. And when we like click any of these repositories, you'll be getting to see like, see that same thing, as I said, that same UI issues. See, you can see a lot of issues created over here. How do you do that and stuff? Open Android. If we go to another repository like this, again, you can see a lot of issues, a lot of pull requests, a lot of things are there. This is a proper repository. So you'll be getting this proper UI in every repository. Coming back to this, like our search portion, you can see that these are repositories. Suppose we know that Android development can be done in a number of languages like Kotlin, Java, anything. So suppose you have learned only Java and you want to see like projects related to Java only, then you can like add a filter over here. You can see this language portion, just add Java. See, now all the projects that you'll be seeing will be in Java language. See, Java. You can, this is like adding a filter, okay? Or you can want Java and Kotlin both, or just Kotlin right now. Then see, you can see getting all the repositories in Kotlin. So I know these are like really overwhelming repositories, like not for beginners. So what we are at MSC had done, we have created like a repository for you guys. Just search MSC KIIT/first contribution. You'll be getting to see this repository, okay? Just go through the readme. You'll be getting to see the git commands, which I'll be covering right now. Just a minute. So just go through this repository if you have any problem regarding like you forgot any command. So you guys can contribute this. That's why we have created this repository. Now coming to the part how we can contribute. To do the contributions, we need to first like fork this one. Okay. So what is forking? This is MSC KIIT's repository. Obviously, I can just randomly make changes to this, right? I have to first take it in my repository, make it my repository, download it on my computer, make changes, then again upload it, right? So what we have to do, we have to fork this. When we click on fork, see where we should fork, Atig Purohit, click on it. It's getting forked. Just see, Atig Purohit/first contributions. This is how we fork our repositories. Now it was earlier in MSC KIIT's folder. Now as I have forked it, it's now in my repository. I can make changes to it. And it's not that it's making the repository fully mine, because as you can see, it's written forked from MSC KIIT. So this is how it's done. Now this was GitHub. Okay. So let me just summarize what I just said. GitHub is basically a cloud-based platform where we store our projects. If we don't want everyone to see that, then we can go to the settings portion and make it like our private portion. That's something else. So as I said, we can upload our projects. Even we can contribute to other people's project if you like it. Many big companies like Fossesia, Oracle, they upload their projects. We can contribute to them. Okay. So this is how we, like, as developers, we grow, we work together. Now moving on, how we, obviously I cannot make changes over here, right? I told you how to fork this. It's my, but obviously, like, if I see like logo.png or fork.png, obviously I cannot like make changes over here, right? Or add myself to this contributors list. I cannot, right? So what I have to do, I have to download it on my computer. So for that, I need a software.
Can you please repeat the forking part again and the pull request part?
Sure. Pull request part I will be coming a bit later. I will surely be explaining it. I'm explaining the forking part again. Okay. See, this repository or the folder, the project folder uploaded on GitHub is of MSC KIIT, right? I cannot randomly make changes to organization's repository, because if afterwards the code cracks or something, then they will be in danger, and I will also be as a in danger as a developer. So what I do, I just fork it. See, you have already forked it. That's why I just forked in front of you. So forking is basically creating a branch. Like, think of this way, like a tree. The full stem is there. I create a branch. The branch will be having all the characteristics just as a stem, right? Afterwards, if I merge the branch with the stem, again, that will be getting the same, right? Same characteristics. So what I do, I just fork it. When I fork it, it's just coming in, see, Atig Purohit / first contributions. Like, it's in my repository now. I can make changes to it. And after that, I will be creating the pull request to merge my changes with the original one. Pull request is basically after making a changes, after I made a changes, I have to pull request. Like, I have to request them to merge my forked repository into their own repository, right? I'm like speaking in layman term. I'm not going into much details. Okay, I will be coming to this pull request portion a bit later, but as you asked, I just explained it again. So coming to the part I was explaining, that obviously I cannot make changes in a cloud platform randomly, right? I have to download it in my computer and then I have to make changes. So just like other movie download or picture download, I cannot just download it. I need a software which stands for Git. Just like Google Git. Sorry, again, GitHub is opening. I'm sorry. Git. Just go to this first link. Go to this download portion, and you can see the downloads. For Windows, you can download, for Mac OS, for Linux. The installation is really simple. Just download it and then keep the default settings and go next. Okay. So Git is basically a version control system. Let me repeat it once again. Git is basically a version control system. For example, I just said that the stem is there. I pulled out a branch. Obviously, they will be having the same characteristics. And if I make changes, few changes to this branch and then again merge it, obviously that stream will now be having the same characteristics as a stream I added, right?
Excuse me.
Yes, sure.
Can you explain, like, GitHub is like a cloud platform where we have to code, or I missed that part?
Okay. GitHub is basically a platform, a cloud-based platform where we upload our projects, or we can download any other person's project and we can make contributions to it. We can make changes to it. We can improve a already existing project. Okay.
It's like freelancing, or?
No, it's not freelancing. It's basically working on a project. As I said in the very beginning, I said this, that suppose 5 of our friends are working on a project. One is working on the front end part, one is working on the ML part, one is working on the audio part. Obviously, like the audio part person worked on it and then mailed it to the whole project. Then the front end part worked, and then again mail it to the ML guy. The ML guy worked. Obviously, this is really a hectic task, right? So what we do, we just create a repository. Repository is a folder. Okay. Repository is basically a folder where we store our projects. So what we do, like the audio part is added in the repository, the ML part is added, and they get merged, and the whole project is getting ready in that way. So basically, GitHub is something that makes the work of us developers really, really easy. Okay. So coming to the Git part, coming to the Git part, as I said that I cannot simply make changes over here.
Excuse me, I just want to ask something.
Yes, sure.
Like in you told that if there is a project where we do back-end development, front-end, and sound. So
Okay.
for that, GitHub is made. So basically, in repository, people come and contribute their project. The members of the project,
Yes.
they come and contribute there, and
Yes,
then
sir.
we compile all the projects
No,
together.
when we will be working on a proper, please unmute yourself. So basically, when you'll be working on projects, you'll be getting to know.
Sir, you're muted.
Excuse me, you have
I
muted
think
yourself.
your voice isn't audible.
Someone muted me, right? Okay. Let me explain it one more time. Suppose we download softwares, apps on our mobiles, right? After a few days, we get new versions. For the new version, obviously the whole code isn't changed, right? We just add new features to it, and then it gets updated. So it's kind of similar thing. Like we just made changes, the new features added are contributed. Like the pull request is created, they're merged into that repository.
A platform where anyone and everyone can access, whatever the projects have been there, where any developer can store and access the projects, and if they want to make any contribution or improvise anything, they can just go ahead with that, right?
Yes, exactly. That's what the real feel of open source is. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So, sir,
Yeah, sure.
can we like compare it to or say it as the social media for coders, GitHub?
Of course, I call GitHub that only, social media of coders.
Okay.
That's a layman term, but yes, it's really nice term. I will be using that for sure. So now coming to the part I was explaining, that what is Git.
Sir, one thing.
I will be taking the doubts at the end. Let me finish this, please. I will surely taking your doubts. So let me come to this Git portion. Obviously, I cannot make changes in it. As I said, I have to download it in my computer. For that, I need Git. So again, if I summarize it, just Google Git, come to the first link, download options, and here we'll be getting the downloads. Windows, Mac, Linux, whatever you are using, just download it and keep the basic, like the general setup that is there, and keep doing next, and it will be getting installed in your laptop. It takes hardly 2 minutes. Okay. So after I installed it, how I see that it's installed or not? The command to do that is, let's go to command prompt. Okay. Everyone knows how to use command prompt, right? So the command to do that is git. This git term, whenever we'll be like running any git command, we have to just first write this git one. So let's check this git version. You see, I have git version 2.32.2 Windows.2. You guys will be having an updated version. I didn't give the installed version installation part because I have already installed it. You guys install it and just run this command. You'll be getting to see the version. And if you get to see this version, it means that the whole Git is now downloaded in your laptop or your desktop. Okay. So let me again explain what is Git. Git is basically a version control system. Okay. To access GitHub repositories, we need this. Git is basically creating branches, making changes, and then again merging them. It makes our work easy. Like we don't need to change the whole code to just add one feature. Okay. We just like the whole project is going like this. I create a branch, I make changes in it, and I add it over here. Like just the feature is added, and the whole project of feature will be added, and the whole project will be changed, like getting that new feature. Okay. So I just said how to download it. Okay. I'm speaking a layman term. download because I will be coming with terms like git clone and stuff just now. So first for that, I have to first create a folder, right? Obviously without a folder, we will be getting messy. So let's just create a folder over here. Suppose learning Git. Okay, I just, sorry for the spelling mistake. Okay, learning Git. Okay, I just created a folder in my desktop. So first I just need to like change the directory because if you can see it's in the users directory. To do that, we need the cd command. The cd command basically stands for change directory. So if I say cd desktop, see now I'm in the desktop directory. Let me again say it. cd is basically a command which we use to change the directory. Okay, so change directory, the full form of cd. So I have in desktop, if I use the function dir, in the people who will be using Linux or Mac will be having the ls command, but in Windows people will be having the dir command. So see, I will be getting to see what are the folders or what are the applications present in my desktop folder. So
So what is ITSTH exactly?
ITSTH, sorry, why do you get that?
Users backslash
Oh,
ITSTH.
that's my name, Windows name. You will be getting your name only. Ignore that portion. That's the name of my computer. It's the champ. Sorry. So if you can see that all the folders that I've created in my desktop are present over here. Then again, see the learning Git portion is over here, right? You can see this folder created. So again, I have to like change the directory to this learning Git folder. So cd learning Git. See, I'm in the learning Git folder. Now what I have to do, I have to initialize a Git repository in it, right? Like right now it's an empty folder. It doesn't have any Git like Git folders or Git things present over here. So the command to do that, I have to initialize a Git in it, right? So the command to do this is git init. Okay. See, initialized empty Git repository in the path that I just now created because learning Git at desktop. This .git folder is created. Okay. The files, the Git files are added. If you open this folder, you will be getting to see a empty folder, but a Git is initialized in it. Okay, like all those temp files on dir files are present over here. So the Git is initialized over here. Okay, I'm repeating once more. To initialize Git in an empty folder, we use the git init command. Okay, right now you don't need to learn all those commands because I'll be giving you a cheat sheet, or also you can check the repositories readme that I just shared. Okay, so coming to the portion where I will be like downloading or cloning the repository in my own desktop. Okay, so the command to do that is git clone. Quite simple. Clone a repository from GitHub to my own machine. Git clone, cloning.
Yeah.
So I'll be using git clone. Then I have to paste the URL of the repository, right? Coming to the back, you can see that here's a code, green code button. Green code button. So if I click on it, I will be getting the URL. Just copy it, copied, and git clone. The URL is pasted. Okay.
Sir,
So,
I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
We'll use the URL from the forked repository, right?
Of course, of course. If you can see, I have already said the fork repository. Atig Purohit first contribution, not MSC KIIT fork contributions. Okay. So the command to do that is git clone. You don't need to.
Can you please again explain what is this clone function? What is this
Yes,
clone?
sure. I'm repeating that only. See,
Guys, all the doubts will be taken at the last. So let him complete it once, and the doubts and all the whatever you have, you can speak at the last, or he will miss the important points. Else, it won't be useful for anybody.
so I'm repeating this. Don't worry, I'm repeating all the stuffs. Git clone is basically we use this function to clone a repository from the GitHub to our own machine. Basically, I'm downloading that repository, that folder. Okay. So if I clone this and press enter, see cloning into first contribution and all the remote, I have got the remote and stuff and all the folders are downloaded. Now, if I go to this learning Git folder, you can see the first contribution part is over here. Okay. The folder is downloaded, completely downloaded. Cool. Again, I'm repeating, to download a repository from the GitHub cloud platform to our own machine, we use a git clone command, and then we paste the URL of the forked repository. So the repository is forked, right? Now we can freely make changes to it. Let me just add myself my name to this contributors folder. Nishant, cheers to Nishant. Okay, then let's save it. See, Control S and it's saved. I have added my name to the contributors folder. Basically what I did, I made changes to a repository. Okay, I just made a small change, but in case of big projects like we can make big changes, we can add new features. Right now I'm just giving you an example, so I made a small change. So now what I have to do, I have to like commit, like I have changed in my local computer, right? I have to upload it in the GitHub cloud platform and then again create a pull request so that they get merged. So let's now start the Git commit portion. They won't be committed, but I will be explaining it with it. Something Git commit. See, this is why I just used it. See, they are saying untracked files first contribution. Now let's just like change our diet to this first contribution. First contribution, CD first contribution. It's quite clear, changing the directory to our Git repository. And it's there. We are inside that folder now in our command prompt also. Now, as you can see, it's marked in red. Untracked files, they cannot be committed. They are not staged. Okay, I have to stage my changes so that they can easily be committed. By the way, for that, I missed something at the first. I will be explaining at the end. So I'm sorry, I was taking your doubts, so I missed that portion. First, you need to like come out all the, okay, I will just first explain this commitment part. So let's check the Git status. We'll be getting to see what is the status of the Git folders in it. Okay, this is the file we use, Git status. Okay, to check the status of our folders, let's press enter. You can see what is modified. I modified the contributors.md in front of you guys, right? I just added my name in it. So you can see that changes not staged for commit. I need to stage my changes, right? The command to do that is git add. Like I have to add my changes. So git add, contributors.md. Okay, see, it's added. So now if I check the git status, you guys can see that it's now in green. Earlier it was red, right? It's already saying changes to be committed, modified contributors.md. Okay, so now I have like check the Git status, it's green, they are ready. I have staged my changes. Now I have to commit it. I have to properly commit the changes I have made to my repository, right? So that for that I need git commit -m git commit. Git commit is the like command to commit folders. But also, sorry for the background noise, I'm sorry. For that I need to give a message also, right? What I did. So for that I did -m, added my name in the contributors file. Just added a message so that the maintainer of that repository will get to know what I did. Okay, git commit. I just need to commit it. Okay, let me just scroll it a bit so that you guys can easily see it. Sorry. Okay, if you guys can see this, see, this is a simple command, git commit -m, added my name in the contributors file. Just a message, you can give anything over here. Okay, in this message portion, in this semicolon, in this brackets, you can do anything. Let's press the enter. Okay, you can see one file changed. I have made a file change. That's why it's showing change. Don't worry if you are not getting it. I will be again showing you how to commit it. I will be going a bit. I will again be showing. So now, so see the commitment. All the changes I've did are committed. Now I have to push it. I have to push from my own repository to the GitHub cloud platform, right? So for the command is git push. So after I press enter, see like they'll be getting pushed. But if you're a beginner, you'll be getting an like authentication. You need to put your password and stuff. That is a one-time thing. Okay. So that's a really one-time thing. So after push, let me just come to this GitHub profile. See, right now the contributors folder is having only, see, my name is there. It came, right? I just added a bracket so that I'll be changing some few steps again to show you. That's why I added the bracket. See, my name is present over here. I have made changes. Let me just reload it a bit. It's reloaded. And now, see, I have made the changes in Atig Purohit / first contribution, like the repository we forked. Okay. Now, I'll be coming to this pull request part. Okay. So coming to the pull request part, I have made changes, right? I have made changes in the code. Now I have to request the maintainer of this MSC KIIT first contributions to like merge the change I have did. So coming to this pull request portion, I will be creating, see, this new pull request part. New pull request part. See, able to merge, this branches can automatically merged. And see, even I can see that what other things I have added. See, I have added this my name over it, green portion. Okay. So let me just create this create pull request option will be coming. The message I have given while committing, right? I just gave this message, right? Contributor file. So now I have to leave a comment.
Sir, can you repeat the steps?
Yes, I will be repeating. I will again be showing how to commit it. Okay, just hold on. So see, this message I have given, it was during the time of commitment in the command prompt. If you guys see, added my name in the contributor file. And here, this just came over here as well. Now let me leave a comment. I am a beginner, so I added my name in the contributors. Okay, I'm writing the wrong spelling. I'm sorry, guys. Contributors file. I'm really sorry. Okay, I was just typing fast. Contributors file. Please merge it. Okay, I've added a small comment. And now what I have to do, I have to create this pull request. Let's click on this. See, you can see my pull request is created. Okay, I am a maintainer in this repository. That's why I'm getting this option. You guys won't be getting this option. Okay, you guys will be just getting to see this branch has no conflict with the base branch. I have didn't make any wrong changes or something wrong commitments. That's why it's showing that this branch has no conflict. A number of times it happens that this conflict comes and you have to resolve it, like talk with the maintainer and stuff. You have to do that. So don't get scared if it has a conflict. Okay, just talk with the maintainer regarding it. So as you can see, the pull request has been created. Now a maintainer can easily see it and like merge my request. And if he merges it, my name will be coming over here in the contributors. Right now, the pull request hasn't been merged. That's why like the contributors file is not having my name right now. Okay. So this was a basic how we contribute to GitHub. Okay. Let me now like summarize again what I did. So coming to again the fork portion.
One question.
I'll be again showing it. I'm again showing it. After that, I will be taking notes.
All right.
Everyone, whatever questions you have, you can put it on the chat and online on the chat. I'll answer your questions there.
Yes, we'll be attending to your questions. So right now I will again showing you how to fork, how to clone and stuff. Okay. So for that, let me first like delete this portion over here. I'm deleting this whole file. Okay. So that I can explain you guys from the very beginning again. Okay. So this is a repository in GitHub, as you can see. I'm showing for the very beginning. So don't get bored if you have already understood it. It's for the people who are already having doubts. So, okay, so just come to the search button and search MSC KIIT / first contributions. You're getting to see this repository. Download this Git software, just Git, don't write GitHub or something, just write Git. There's a bit of difference between Git and GitHub. Git is a version control system. It's a software that we download in our laptop or desktop to make changes in our repositories. Okay, and GitHub is a cloud-based platform. So just download it, and then after downloading, just install it. It's a simple installation. Every one of us know how to do that. So after that, just create a folder. You can create in the desktop, documents, anywhere you want. So let me create learning Git folder. Okay, I just missed one part during the first thing. I'll be explaining it again. Okay, so after opening CMD, we have to check that our Git is installed or not, right? So for that, I need Git version. Git version is done. Now the configuration part, I missed the configuration part. I was taking out doubts, I missed it. I'm really sorry regarding it. So we have to configure it, right? Git config global user.name Atig Purohit. Sorry. You have to give your name, like git configuration. This is the command git config / global, so that everyone can see it. User.name. You have to put your name in it. Okay. The name that's on the GitHub. Okay. Name sits config. Again, we have to put our email in it. Okay. So git config global user.email. Don't spam me. Okay. Anyone was asking what ITSTH stands for? So this is the full form of ITSTH. So see, this is the configuration part. Okay, this is how I configure Git with my GitHub profile. I have to do that. I missed that at the very beginning. We have to do this. Okay. So let me clear this. Sorry, clear. Fuck. Sorry, I'm just blabbering stuff right now. So let's coming how to change the directory. For that, we need use the cd command. CD stands for change directory. Again, I'm repeating, CD stands for change directory. Many people get overwhelmed when they have to use a command prompt, but don't. It's really easy, and once you get to learn it, you will find it really cool. Okay, so CD desktop. Okay, I'm in my desktop directory. Now again, I'm changing it to learning Git. I'm in my learning Git folder. Now what I have to do, I have to initialize a Git folder. I have to initialize it as a Git folder. The command to do that is git init. Initialized empty Git repository in C users. It's a desktop learning Git /.git. This .git folder has been added in this folder. Okay, you cannot see it, but our empty repository has been initialized in it. Okay, so now what I have to do, I have to like clone this repository. This is a repository. I have to fork it. Atig Purohit / first contributions. So I have to like download it. What I have to do, I have to just copy this URL. You can see this green code button over here. Click on it, copy the URL, and then go to this command prompt and write git clone. I'm creating a clone of that repository in my own machine. Git clone, paste this link, press enter. See, this is cloning. It got cloned. Okay. Now what I have to do, I have to make changes in it. First contribution, see, this folder is already present. Like if I open this folder, you can see this first contribution repository. This project folder is present over here after cloning it. It was earlier not there. Earlier it was empty. So click on this first contribution server and you can see this files over here. Change like, okay, it's there. Now let's me just add my GitHub profile over here as well. I'll be adding my GitHub link. You guys can do it or not do it, up to you. Saving it, saved. Okay, quite simple. I just made a simple change. You guys can add your name. I will be explaining how what your task is. So basically I have added my name, and earlier it was my name. Now I've made another change. That is, I have given my GitHub URL as well. Okay, don't get overwhelmed. It's really simple. Just add your name. I just made a simple change in the project. Saved it, Control S. Now again, let's go to this CMD. I just said that I cannot just randomly commit. I have to see the Git status. Okay, let's see the Git status. see, I can see that the first contribution folder, the repository has been changed. So now let's change my directory to this first contribution repository. In the first contribution repository now. So what I have to do, again, I have to check Git status. It's my, like you can say OCD or stuff that I keep on checking this Git status. So Git status, sorry, typo. See, you can see this modified contributors.md. I have to again add it. Okay, I have to add the change. Git add. Also, the proper term for add is stage my changes for commitment. I have to stage them. Git add contributors. Sorry, code of conduct. Nice. Contributors.md. Git add contributors.md. I have to add the changes I made. You can see the red folder where it's not staged for commit. You can see, like, clearly see the text that is written. You can understand things. So contributors.md, I have to add it. I added it. Now I have to commit. Okay, let me just check the Git status once more. Okay, Git status. See, changes to be committed. You can see the difference yourself. Earlier it was changes not staged for commit. It's changes to be committed. See, just this add command was used. Okay, now I have to commit it. Okay, so git commit -m. Now let me just again add a message. I added my GitHub profile link. Okay, simple one, nothing to be getting overwhelmed. I added my GitHub profile link. See, one file changed, one insertion, one deletion. So my Git has been committed. Everything is done. Now I have to push it from my own computer to the GitHub cloud platform. The command to do that is git push. Git push. Okay, it will be getting pushed. See, total 3 object change and stuff. All this will be written in the main branch. It is committed. I'll be teaching you to create branches as well. They are a bit of complex stuff, but as useless as well. Like you won't be adding, like needing them at this moment only. But I will be still be showing you that. So let's come to this, like repositories. First contribution. Okay. See this for Atig Puri / first contribution. If you can see the contributors.md, see earlier it was just showing my name. Now it's hyperlinked to my profile as well. Okay. So see, the file has been changed, right? But they have not been changed in the MSC KIIT first contribution repository. They have been changed in the Atig Puri, like my repository, my profile, not in the MSC KIIT organization repository. So for that, what I have to do, I have to create a pull request. I have to request the maintainer of that repository to merge the changes I made. So pull request, create a new pull request. And now see again it's showing able to merge because I have not made any like wrong changes and stuff, or I have not like committed wrongly and stuff. So see, I have the changes I made. I removed this Atig Purohit portion and added my GitHub link. So you can see this, you can see the changes you have made or the files you have added. Now create this pull request option. Just click on it. See, I added my GitHub profile link. The same message I gave while committing in my command prompt. Again showing it. See, git commit -m. -m stands for message. I added my GitHub profile link. See, I added my GitHub profile link. So let's leave a comment for the maintainer so that he can easily understand it. Earlier, I just added my name, but now I added my profile link as well. Okay, very simple, just a simple message for the maintainer to see. Now let's create a pull request. See, pull request. It's checking, it will be easily conflicts. Again, I'm saying you guys won't be getting this merge pull request option. I'm a maintainer in this repository, that's why I'm getting this option. But see, you can check how many pull requests are pending. See, just added a name, open, just added a name. I guess Amritanshu Dash. Okay, say, okay, hello Amritanshu. So GitHub profile link. This is a pull request I committed. Thank you, Atig Purohit, for your contribution. Our maintainer already committed it, and see, one approval, he will be surely merging it. Okay, now let's pull request closed. See, thank you, Nishant, for your help. As you can see, now my branch has been merged with the MSC KIIT repository. Let's check the code over here, contributors.md. See, my name is already present over here. And my name is now in the contributors portion as well. If I check, see, contributors, Subhayan Bhaiya, Nishant, and me. If you guys also contribute to this, your name will also be present over here. So see, that's what in the pull request portion, just add a name. I can also add comments to someone else. Say here to hello. I can make comments also. We can interact. The open source community is really helpful. You can ask for help using this only. So let's just comment a hello over here. Amrita Anshu just commented. So let's just comment a hello. See, my project has been committed. Not committed, just a comment has been added. Sorry for the wrong term used. So that's how it works. Now let's come to this wiki portion. This wiki portion is basically a portion where we add like this work has been done. The backend portion has been done. The front end is pending, like a proper folder where we see what are the tasks pending or what are the task has been done. Coming to this insight portion, this insight is actually getting to see what has been done with this repository, like how many people have, only 5 pull requests has been merged, 1 pull request is open, how many issues have been closed, how many issues are pending. You can see all the pull requests present over here. Okay, so that's how it basically works. This is the code. Again, coming to the code portion. Now I guess maximum of you are beginners, so you will be having problem with this git commands, right? As a beginner, I also had them. I have to completely check them on the internet, like git commands. So if for your guys convenience, we have in the readme portion, we have added all the steps. You guys can go through this. We have given the link for the installation as well. Okay, if you're not comfortable with command lines, we have given this tutorials with GUI tools. Links is over here. Just check it out. And all the steps, forking the repository, cloning the repository, creating a branch, I'm explaining it. Just wait a bit. Making necessary changes and committing the folders, all has been done. Pushing to the GitHub, submit for your change for review. Like as I just created the pull request, right? And Nishant over there just reviewed my code and merged this pull request. So that's how we submit our code for review by the maintainer. The maintainer reviews it, and if it's okay, then he merges it. If it's having a problem, he just comments it and tells us that, yeah, this is a problem you are having. Then we just change it again and we again create a pull request. If it is able to be merged properly, then it's getting merged. Quite simple. Just go through this readme portion. I'll be wanting you guys to just fork this one. Please add your name in this contributors portion. We'll be really happy to see this. Now, the portion that I deliberately missed, that is creating branches. Creating branches is something you won't be needing. If you can see git checkout minus b your branch name. Like suppose I want that the main branch, the master branch, I don't want to make any changes in it. Like if something I make some wrong changes, then I will be in problem, right? I have to again delete the whole repository, then again clone it, then again change it. So for that we need a new branch, right? Git checkout minus b Atig branch. Any name, just give a name. Okay. Git checkout C. Switch to a new branch, Atig branch. Now let me just check my branches present. For that I need git branch. See, Atig branch, main branch. Quite simple. Again, I have to come to the main branch, git checkout main. Switch to main branch. This is how we create a branches. This branches portions are mainly made to test a feature is working or not. Okay, so this is how you create a branches. This is how delete change branch. Git checkout. Git checkout is the command for changing a branch. Already I explained that a stream is there. I create a branch. It will be having the same characteristic, right? I make changes in it, then I merge it. Quite simple. Now Suppose my work has been done. I want to delete a branch. For that, git branch -d Atig branch. Atig deleted branch. See, the branch has been deleted. Now again, let's check the git branch present. See, only main branch is present. Really cool, creating git branches and stuff. I hope this was really the basics of Git and GitHub. I guess with this, you'll be able to like start your open source journey. Like people think that Git and GitHub is really something big, but after this, I hope that I was able to like at least clear 60% or 80% of your doubts. Obviously, I think a lot of people will be having doubts, but this was really the basic part, and you will be starting to work and you'll be figuring out stuff. So you need practice for this. And as for the Hacktoberfest, you need to create 3 proper pull requests in that label portion. Like here will be labeled that it is a Hacktoberfest accepted repository. You have to make 3 proper pull requests in those repositories. Okay, just search Hacktoberfest. Right now, nothing is there. Acha, I'm in a. Just search Hacktoberfest. See, Hacktoberfest. A lot of there. Even our MSC has a Hacktoberfest repository. So I guess this small projects one, and I guess I was able to clear all of your doubts. I explained it again. Please do contribute to this first contribution. It will really help you practice it. Contributions, create your own repositories. Just go to your folder, your repositories, and see you can create your own repositories as well, where you can upload your own repositories. Like let me create a repository, learning Git. See, learning Git public. I can also keep it private so that only I can see it. I'm keeping it public. I can create a repository. See, the repository has been created. And the rest part, like what we do, add files in it, the same portion, cloning it. This is a link, copy it. Then I know git clone, control V, learning Git. But you have happy to like emptied and cloned an empty repository. Now the rest of the portion is really simple. The same thing again and again. You just need to like add folders, check the git status, stage them for commit them, push them, create pull request. So I'm explaining the basic workflow again. You first need to fork a repository. You need to clone it in your own laptop or desktop. You need to make the changes. You need to check the git status. You need to add them, like stage them for commitment. And then finally, you need to commit them with a message, proper message. And then you have to push it. Quite simple. That's all actually. Like this was only Git and GitHub. I hope you guys don't have any proper doubts that much, and I was able to explain it to you properly.
Yeah, I have some doubts regarding the commands.
Okay. As far as the commands, I have already said that check our repository. All the commands are present over there. Go through them. And if you're having any problem, just Google Git commands. You'll be getting to see a lot of data over there. Okay.
Git commands that will be used in command prompt.
Exactly, in the command prompt they will be using.
So cloning is basically downloading. So after cloning, we can start to write our code, and after that we commit it.
Exactly. We need to clone. Basically, cloning is downloading. I guess.
And then only the main work starts of coding after cloning.
Yes, exactly. Git is basically a platform, cloud-based platform where we upload our projects or download projects, make changes, and again push them. Okay.
And can we run our programs on GitHub itself?
No.
So we have to download and then run.
Yes, that's a basic practice everyone does.
You can. And the commit is just like a comment or something.
Commit.
Excuse me.
Yes, sure. Let me just clear his doubts, and I'm coming to here. Commitment is basically committing the files. First, I have to stage it, commit it. Like I have to make the change, right? I just cannot. First, I'm just adding the folders, adding the code. I have to commit them. This is the basic workflow. You have to commit the files. Then I have to push it. Okay?
Yeah.
And then again, who was speaking next? Just put your in the chat box. I will be coming from the chat box. Yes. Archit Gupta, of course, you can use git bash instead of command prompt, but I use command prompt because I like it a bit more.
Do we have to write the codes in any IDE like VS Code or?
Yes, of course. Suppose I'm doing Android development, then you have to use the Android Studios. Also, you can use the text editor, Visual Studios, working on PyCharm, anything which is favorable by you. Of course, we can write codes on Notepad as well, but I guess that's not favorable. So most repositories are only shared among team members as far as I know. Yes, Jayanti, you are right. Most repositories are only shared among team members, but a lot of repositories are open sourced. Fossecy, our Asia's largest open source platform, like the company is making most of its software is open source. Even Linux, it's open sourced. A lot of projects are open source. Even I make all my projects open source. I just push them on GitHub. You can also do that. Or if you want, you can like make them private. In large repos, how they are able to review thousands of pull requests unless they also, of course, they need maintainers, right? Okay, so thank you, Shubhan Bhaiya, for giving the link. And
Bhaiya, Bhaiya.
now it will be like over to you, Shubhan Bhaiya.
Sorry.
Yeah. Let me take over.
Yes, take over.
Am I visible, guys?
Yes, well,
Cool. Hi, guys. So very well explained, Atik. I must say, like 40 minutes of explanation on Git and GitHub is pretty hectic job, and you did a very good, like you did very well.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
Yeah. So if anyone has any doubts, you can just ask me right now, and I will surely solve it. And also, like as I shared the link of first contribution, everyone here, I would request everyone here to go and make your first PR on that repo, start that repo, and keep it for later, so that we can get to know who followed the whole video and was up to date and knows how to do it, how to generate a PR, how to fork a repo. It will be easier for us to know. If anyone has any doubts how to do that, I will be doing it just in front of you. Like I will be adding in my name too, so it will be easier for you too. Cool. Yeah, let me just share my screen and you will be able to see. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Cool. So this is my screen. Let me just start from the like I know Atik did the whole thing, but just for my sake, I will just show it from one A to Z. Yeah. Let me just first tell the. Okay. So normally, where do you access? How do you access GitHub? It's basically github.com. Go to github.com and enter. Then you need to sign up. If you don't have an account, so sign up. If you have an account like I do, so just sign in, and let me sign in my account. Cool. So as you can see, this page will open for me. Then you need to go to your own profile. For the ones who will just create the profile right now, for them it will be all empty and it won't be showing anything. For everyone to get obviously get a one repo, one first contribution to start, we have our repo here. This is the first contribution one, this repo. I've put the link. I will put it again. Just go to this repo. Let me share the link once again. Everyone go to this repo. Are you guys following me? If anyone has fallen behind, please just let me know. Okay, so as you can see, this is the first contribution. So first I will fork it. Okay, let me fork it. I will fork it into my account. I have plenty of accounts, so that's why yeah. Okay, so as you can see, this has come to my local account, like Subhayan Das 08 for first contribution 1. Yeah, so okay. So then now I will code it on my local desktop. Like obviously, as you know, this is First of all, like there was this question at the beginning that what is GitHub? Let me tell you, as everyone knows what is G Drive, like Google Drive, where you store all your photos, all your files, everything, right? So, and everyone can access it, and like you can, if you share the link with anyone, then that person can also access that folder and the images that you share there, right? And also that's the same for the Google Sheets and Google Docs. Everyone here is comfortable with these things, right? So for the coding platform, we follow GitHub. GitHub is moreover a workspace where you share your code or like store your code and invite people to code in your contribute to your code. Also, there was this thing that if you store all your code on the on GitHub, that means that it is open to all, like everyone can view. That is not the case. Let me show you. Like these all are public, like the Hacktoberfest. These all are public folders. And as you can see, these are private. These codes I haven't shared with anyone. This is only visible to me, and only the all the codes that I have stored here, it is just visible to me. I can access this code from anywhere, from any computer at any time. So basically, it's moreover like a drive where you store your codes, and you can access it from anywhere. Cool. Like as you can see, most of my projects are private. Like I will go through and you will see that. Yeah, like backend folders. Yeah. So yeah, let me since this one is public, that's why you can fork it, you can clone it, and all that. But a private, until and unless you have been given the access, you can't fork or clone anything of that private repo. You can't even open it from if you are an outsider. Okay, so now let me code it on my local. And okay, I am a very like simple person. I don't use terminal that much. I'm not very convenient. Like I don't find terminal very convenient. So I use VS Code. Yeah, VS Code also has its own terminal. So yeah, like you can let me just open my VS Code. Yeah, everyone here has obviously would have one or the other editor. I usually use VS Code because it is very easy to use and it is very like convenient for anyone to like start. Okay, so let me just open a new window. Yeah, cool. Okay, so now sorry. So now let me show you where I store all my codes. Cause let 1 second. Coding. I will store my code here in the coding platform, coding folder. So where is my VS Code? Yeah. So let me open that folder here. Open folder. So, yeah, I have opened it here. So yeah, I will store the repo that I will be cloning here. Okay. So my terminal is already opened here. So git clone, as Atik showed you the command, that is git clone, and paste the URL. Everyone with me? Like if anyone has any doubts or any confusion, please ask right now. Okay, so just I press enter and the whole repo comes into my local folder. So basically what I did is from the GitHub cloud, I took the repo and cloned it, and I cloned it and kept it on my local desktop. This is my local desktop. I will be coding it on my local desktop, then again pushing the whole code to the GitHub cloud. Okay, so now I will be opening that folder. Let me open that folder, first contribution, yeah, as you can see, it has created the folder here. Okay, so yeah, this is the, yeah, now I will add my name as everyone did here, as Atik also did. I will also add my name here, and this will be my first contribution to in this repo. Yeah, okay, so Hini has already completed. I will also do so. Okay. Let me- So what I did is basically I put my name and a link to my GitHub profile, so that anyone who wants to view my GitHub profile can directly click on this link, and it will directly redirect it to my GitHub profile. That's what I did. I will save it. Now open my terminal. Okay, so you can see this main branch. You can see I have made a change only to the contribute.md folder, contributors.md folder. Now I will stage it. Stage it. What does stage mean? Like stage the changes. Stage the changes mean I have made the changes on my local desktop. Now I will stage it for pushing it to the cloud. Basically, I will say to the terminal that bro, please take these changes, and I will be pushing it to the GitHub cloud. Basically, I'm preparing it for pushing. Okay, now I will git add get status. Git status shows which all have been committed, which all changes have been staged. So you can see I've modified this one. So now git commit the message, like added my name Subhayan. Cool. Now I've committed this. Now I have to push it. Push. These 4 steps are the most crucial steps that you need to follow every time whenever you are locally pushing your code to the GitHub. This 4 step is common for all. Okay, guys, just note down these 4. This is the most basic thing that you need to know. There is nothing rocket science in this. Very easy. Okay. Now you can see that let me just reload this one once, and my name will appear on the okay. So as you can see, my name is here, but as you will notice, this is on my own profile. It is not on the main profile, not on the MSC KIIT first contributions. It is on my on the fork repo that I have, like the copy of this main repo on my profile. Now I have to create a pull request. Okay, so basically I will go and create a new pull request. Yeah, so you can see what changes I've done, and now you will just create pull request. Added my name Subhayan, create pull request. Easy. Yeah, cool. So yeah, I am to the maintainer, so that's why mine is showing like this merge pull request. But yours, like as your yours won't be showing this. Now you can add in reviewers if anyone, like all the people who are maintainers. As you can see, MSC KIIT has these many maintainers who can review your code, any code. And as our repo is not that big, there were many people who were asking that if the organization or the repo is very big, so there will be thousands of PRs. Obviously, there might be thousands of PRs, like Fosatia or like Google Cloud or Mozilla. They all have the open source contribution folder repos, and there are more than 400, 500 PRs daily generated. So you would ask, who is behind, like who is doing it all, like who is reviewing it all, merging it all, and literally talking with everyone. So these are the maintainers. Maintainers are the main people who are literally running that organization or the repos. So I can ask any one of them to please come and review my code. So I will ask Atig. So Atig has been added to my reviews, and he will go like this. Review will be requested to him, and he will merge it. Okay, so I can also add in labels if I want to, like enhancement, good first issue. Yeah, that can be added by him too. That is not an issue. Okay, so this is done. Now, when the maintainer, Atik, can you just go and merge it? Atik, you there?
Yes, I'm doing that only right now.
Yeah, cool. So once it is merged, the whole PR will be shown here. Yeah, you can see he has merged it, so it is been shown here. So it has been closed. Okay, so it will show on my main repo. This is the MSC KIIT first contribution. Everyone here, please make your first PR. So it will really help you onwards, like even in completion of Hacktoberfest, the one I will be explaining now. What is Hacktoberfest and why I'm really we are doing this session on Git and GitHub. So everyone, just go and generate a PR and write in your name in the contributors, and you will be having one PR for the sake for right now. You will be having the basic understanding of how it all works. Okay. So let me show you what is Hacktoberfest. Hacktoberfest.
Bhaiya, I have a doubt related to this. Can I ask?
Yeah, sure. Right now I'm all the dogs. Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is, like, suppose I forked and cloned a repository in my local, like, in my computer, right?
Okay.
Now I want to stay up to date, right? All the latest PRs made in that repo. So
Okay.
do I have to like clone the repository every time?
No. Now is the tricky part, right? Okay, let me tell you what happens when you want to get the latest codes here on your local repo and then on the local machine, right? First, though, obviously the latest code will be present here on the MSC KIIT first contribution, right? Then you have the code on your on my local, sorry, not local, my profile first contribution, this one. Okay, so as you can see, this fetch upstream. What does fetch upstream mean? Fetch upstream means it is taking basically the parent repo. It will take all the changes that have been done from the parent repo and like add it all to our normal our repo, the copy that we have forked. Okay, so if I fetch upstream, fetch and merge means fetching all the data, all the changes that is on the parent repo, and it will merge it all with my on my base repo. So I will fetch and merge. Okay, so now as you can see, it is even with MSC KIIT main. What does this mean? It is the exact same code that is there in MSC KIIT first contribution repo is there in my repo. Okay. Okay. Where's who asked me this question?
Yeah, bhaiya, me,
Yeah.
Siddhant. Yes,
Yeah.
bhaiya, got it.
Okay. No. I haven't completed right yet.
Okay.
Okay, so now it is there on my GitHub cloud, right? It is not there on my local desktop. So what you will do is basically go to the main here and write git pull. Okay, so it is basically fast forwarded, and it merged all the things that is here and added here in my local repo. Sorry, not local repo, local file code base. Cool. So this git pull, why git pull is important? When you will be working on a project where you will be having team members of 6, okay, why branches are important? Why is such a big system made? Like, it is so simple to, like, on G drive we could have done that. If there might be a question, key bro, we could have just added the code on G drive and someone could have taken it and again added it back to the G drive. That is very common thing someone could have done. But why are we like version control is there such a the huge thing, like such a huge deal is made out of this, like more branches and everything? Let me tell you that why it's there. Let me show you one repo which I will show. Wait, let me show you this. Yeah, we have a very famous repo which has small projects, named small projects. Yeah, it is like we open source this project, and as you can see, we have more than 60 projects here which have been added from outside. Okay, so you can see there are 5 branches, and obviously what are these branches for? Whenever any person starts working on a project in here, so he creates his own branch, then adds, or like that the whole code is basically added to that branch, and then he does all the changes on that branch, like interpolation branch. Like someone wants to add a code on interpolation, so he added the interpolation code here. Then he will request to merge. He will again generate a PR. Like PR is what does PR stand for? It basically is pull request. Pull request is basically meaning that I am a child repo. I'm basically asking the parent repo to please take in my code. That is what is meant by the pull request. So yeah, so interpolation branch, I will add in my code and I will generate a PR to the master branch. If the master branch has no conflicts, what does the conflict mean? Conflict means like that the code that I'm gonna add is not conflicting with any other code that is already present there on the master branch. If it doesn't have any conflict, then it will merge it. So when there are 6 people working, so everyone will be adding in their code simultaneously at the same time, right? I know. So then what happens that someone adds in their code, then someone again adds in the same code but with different things. So what happens? The person's code get deleted, overwritten. Sorry, the word is overwritten. So then obviously there is loss of code. So to avoid that, these branches, PRs, merging, all of this has been made. Okay, am I clear now? I guess I explained it pretty well.
Yes, bhaiya. Yes, bhaiya.
Cool.
Bhaiya, can you ask questions now?
Yeah, sure. I'm here
Okay,
for.
so I just did not understand what are we supposed to do after after this. We should add our name. Just to do that. Okay, and also merging is opposite of forking, no?
Merging is opposite of forking. Merging and forking are two different functionalities. It's not like forking is basically making a basically making a copy of that repo on your on your own profile.
Okay. Okay. So we are taking it from the from someone else. Like we are by forking, we are
The forking
copying.
is like retweeting, like just retweeting on Twitter. That is like forking.
Okay.
So forking means just storing a copy, I guess, like taking a copy of the repository, right?
Yeah, very
basically
good.
copying. Okay.
Yeah, very good.
So first we have to fork, and after that we have to directly go to the command. Okay. It is somewhat like that.
Yeah, fork. Then it will come to your own repositories. It will show you. Obviously, if it's not like you can't directly like add in code to this repo. You can't directly add in code to this repo because you don't have access. You obviously you can't do that. So that's why for that function you have this fork functionality. That you fork the repo, then add in your code, then you push the code, then you create a PR. PR means pull request.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after that, do we have to do something? Do anything after this?
After this, as in for what?
The task which you gave, like you have to.
The first task is adding your name to the first contribution.
Okay.
Yeah.
After pull request, we can like complete our task.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Deya.
That is your first task for the day. Now I will be explaining Hacktoberfest. Okay. If anyone has any doubts still here, please just ask me right now. I will take in, and then I will move on to Hacktoberfest. And I will also add in some. Yeah.
For attending the Hacktoberfest, do we need to know coding like from before?
Sorry, can you speak a little louder? I'm really not able to understand you.
Like to attend the Hacktoberfest, do I need to learn know coding from before?
Yeah, like you need to know basic coding, like basic C++, C coding. If you know that, or any language, if you know, then you're good to go.
Hello, Deya.
Yeah. Hi.
Actually, I missed some parts of the explain while you were explaining the pull request and the merging thing. So where can I access the recorded video so that I can just complete the first task?
This whole session was being recorded, so it will be uploaded on YouTube on our site. The GitHub shop.
Your voice is not coming properly here.
My voice is not audible.
It is audible, but it is buffering and the voice is lagging. So
Okay. Sorry for that. Let me just use my headphone. If it's better, then do tell me.
Yes, bhai, it's fine now. It's fine.
It's fine. Okay, cool.
Hi.
So yeah, let me just move on. Let me just wrap up the session as it will be too long for everyone to be here. Okay, so everyone, did you follow up with this first contribution thing?
Some parts I missed. That's why I needed the video recording so that I can complete the first.
Okay. You will get the video recording by not by today, obviously. like to take we need to take some time to upload it, but we will surely notify it on the group.
So
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
I
one
can do the PR
yeah
pull, PR request on the merging thing after the lecture, right? After this session
yeah.
conclusion.
Just for information, all that I said or Atik said here, it is all mentioned in here. If you ever like, if you are just finding any doubt, just you can go through this README file, and you can literally understand whatever you need to do. So it's not that we are saying
Okay.
from our side. It's basically it is all scripted here.
But yeah, where should we go and give the PR on MSC Kit first contributions?
Yeah, MSC KIIT first contribution.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Now let me tell you about Hacktoberfest. What is Hacktoberfest and what is it all about? Why is there such a big hype about it? And what are we gonna like do for you? Cool. So basically, Hacktoberfest is a worldwide open source event that is conducted by DigitalOcean, where everyone is invited. All the people, like everyone, can act as a contributor to any repo which has been marked with the label Hacktoberfest accepted and Hacktoberfest label. Yeah. So if you go and go to any repo which has the label Hacktoberfest and contribute to that repo, just the way I said, fork, clone, push your code, and generate the PR. These four steps are gonna like make you contribute to that repo. And if it gets merged, then very good. Like you will be completing one PR then. So what do we have to do in this? Basically, we have to generate four PRs, and which will be merged by the person, by the maintainers on the merging of four PRs and completion, on the successful completion of four PRs, you will be able to complete this Hacktoberfest 2021. And if you are in the top 50,000 people of Hacktoberfest, then you will also receive a T-shirt. Or yeah, you will basically receive a T-shirt, the one Atik was wearing right now. Yeah. Okay, guys. So that's why, as you can, I will just let me just yeah, GitHub, sign up with GitHub. You will go and register yourself here. About you, I've already registered. Yeah. So yeah, so as you can see, my profile is here. Okay, I have zero completed, zero in progress because I haven't contributed yet. I haven't taken any PRs right now. I didn't do anything. I was waiting for you all to join in. I will do it all throughout the session. So now I have many repos. Let me show you how you can do. Like it is not like you don't have to do it like right now. I'm not asking you to do it for the part of the session. I'm asking you to do it for the Hacktoberfest. Okay, like okay, now I'd start a few repos which are easy for us to contribute to. Else you can just go to explore, then topics, then you can choose Hacktoberfest, and you can see there are repos which have the Hacktoberfest label on it. Yeah. So you can see now if you want to know which language you want to know, like if you just know C, then just choose the C, and you will get all the repos in which if you contribute, and then you will able to complete your Hacktoberfest. Let me just choose something very easy. I Let me just yeah. So you, as you can see, algorithms and data structure, it is a very easy thing. Yeah. Yeah, you can see Hacktoberfest 2020. Hacktoberfest has been mentioned here. There are issues. There are hundreds of issues here. Any of the you can just go and take in any of the issue. Like it is asked that to add in Kruskal's algorithm on C++. So I will just what I will do the same basic steps. Fork. Okay, guys, I'm showing you how to complete Hacktoberfest, like how to generate a PR. I will do one PR in just in right in front of you, so that you can yeah. So as you can see, I forked one repo. I'm also outside contributor in this, so there's nothing to do with me or this person Code Perfect Plus. So yeah, I had the issue to add in crossculls, right, in C++. So yeah, I will read in through the if it's written here. Yeah, before submitting a bug, please do check the contribution.md. You need to check what they have said. Yeah, making a PR. You can see that they have also mentioned how to contribute to this repo. Everyone mentions how to contribute. You can just go through their contributors.md, contributing.md file or the readme md file. It is literally mentioned there how you can contribute to that repo. So yeah, now I will code it on my GitHub. Sorry, on my base. Let me just do the same thing. I'm cloning it right now. Just yeah. Cool. I'm basically opening the folder where I store all the codes, all the repos, all the outside repos. So yeah, let me just open which one is it? Algorithms and data structure. Open the folder. Sorry. Yeah, this folder. So yeah, so you can see C++ algorithms, Kruskal. Can I find Kruskal? No, it is not there. No, they haven't added Kruskal. So let me just add Kruskal. What they had asked for. Okay, I missed one step. I'm really sorry for that. You need to go and ask for this. Like, please, I would like to take this issue. So the maintainer will assign you to this issue where you can, like, if I go and ask, please. So when the maintainer sees my message, he or she will basically assign this issue to me. Yeah. So I will skip that part and I will directly generate a PR. Issue like being assigned this issue like and generating a PR, those both are two different like process. So you can skip this issue part 2, but it is sometimes it's very like crucial for getting an issue that is very like some repos which are highly maintained by people, then they take this very seriously, this issue thing, that which issue are you, have you been assigned this issue, then why did you why did you work on it if you haven't been assigned, something like that. So happens, but I don't think this would happen on this one because it's a normal data structure algorithms repo. So yeah, let me just add in the Kruskal algorithm. What is doing it fast forward so that I don't waste much time of yours. Copy. Okay, there's that. So I will just add in a file, Kruskal, add in the code. Okay, so I have added the Kruskal. Let me just push and generate a PR. So yeah, let's just see where it is now. Yeah, so I pushed the code in my local repo. Now I will create a pull request and push ask for PR, like create a pull request here. Cool guys, I hope I haven't missed anything. Let me okay, it is checking the mergeability. Actually, I can't merge. Like I am not a maintainer of this code perfect plus. So there's whatever the merge comes, like if it shows in conflict, then I have to solve that conflict, and if it doesn't, then it will be merged by the maintainer later on. So yeah, let me just refresh if it is showing right now. If it's not, then I just hope it shows. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, it is showing you have made. Okay, this is the old PR that I made. This is not the new PR. Atig, हमारे फर्स्ट कंट्रीब्यूशन वाले में हैक्टर फेस्ट लगा है क्या?
No, it's not there. Hacktoberfest का tag नहीं है उसमें अभी भी.
तो फिर ये दिखा क्यों रहा है? दिखाना तो नहीं चाहिए.
मैं अपना चेक कर लेता हूँ एक बार.
हाँ. जाने दो. Okay, guys, it will be showing here. Whatever PR is generated, it will show it here. As you can see, I generated the PR long time back, so that's why it's showing here. Okay, if it matures, it will mature in 14 days. If it matures, 4 PRs mature and it will be completed, and then you will complete a Hacktoberfest. You will get a certificate after that. And if you are in the top 50,000, you will get a T-shirt too. And as you can see, Atik got one. I also have one, which is there in my cupboard. Last year I completed Hacktoberfest. This year I am hoping so. I complete in the like by the time. Cool. Anyone has any issue, I will just add in a small bonus for people so that they can like just get started with Git and GitHub and gain interest. Right now, I've just told you about what is Git, what is GitHub, how to generate PR and everything. Something which is really interesting about GitHub is GitHub pages, which we haven't told right now yet, which I will add in right now. Anyone has any questions? Atik and me are here to ask, answer right now.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted some guide from you. I have never coded before. I'm being honest. So, what will you recommend me to do first?
Okay. You haven't coded anything before, like you haven't ever done anything.
I am completely fresh towards programming.
Okay, that is really good. I would suggest you to start with first of all C++. C++ is object-oriented programming. You will get a very good idea about what is object-oriented programming and what is it all about. And C is procedural oriented programming. What does this mean? Why is it like this is very old-fashioned? Everyone will say ki bro, JavaScript, Python are the new things. Like, why aren't you telling me to learn that? Let me tell you why I'm not telling you to learn that. Because first of all, every language has been created from either C, C++, or Java. Like Java is also there. If you want to learn Java, that's also great. Also, then C, C++, Java is used in major of the companies. All the operating systems use like C language, embedded C. Then the IoT, all the coding is done on C++. Then networking, every networking code is written on C++. So it is really helpful for you in future. Like it is not that it's some language which has gone old and it's not going to be used ever. It is not that like that. C is still as important as it was 10 years back or 20 years back. It is as efficient as it is today too. Also, all the CPP that is done, competitive programming, is done on C++ or even C, not C, C++. It is done on C++ or Java. Okay, so yeah,
you can learn C++ from YouTube. A lot of courses will be there. You can try Geeks for Geeks. There are a lot of things. Java Point, Coding Ninjas, Udemy. a lot of places are there. And
Code with Harry.
Yes, Code with Harry, my personal favorite channel.
Yeah.
And also, like in college, you will be getting to learn C in your first semester. So just hold on. You'll be getting to learn coding, and you have to explore. Like college will be teaching you the layers. You have to dig deep into it, learn from yourself, explore a bit. It's quite easy and interesting. Like it's lot interesting. Once you just dig in deep into it, you will just keep digging. It's really interesting.
Okay, I am having one more problem that I have downloaded the IDE for MS VS Code from Microsoft, but for the compiler, I am having a problem in that. It's setting up the path and.
For C++, you need to add in the mean GW compiler, which you need to install. Like from VS Code is just an editor. It's just like a Notepad, but not like more advanced than Notepad. But you need to add in compilers for that. Like MinGW is for C++. For Python, there is different. For JavaScript, there is different. But you need to add in all that in your desktop.
For Python, it's PyCharm, I think.
No,
PyCharm is again editor. You need
PyCharm
to.
is the editor.
Yes, you just Google Python. Just Google Python. You'll be getting the compiler as well. Download it and add it to the path variable. That's important.
Yeah, setting up the environment, setting up the path variables is very, very important. Well, like I would suggest you to follow a YouTube video, like step by step. Else if you miss any step, that will literally mess up the environment, and that wouldn't help you in future.
Okay, thank you.
Can I ask a doubt?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so this is my first time, so I just wanted to know that where I can find some beginner-friendly repositories to contribute to.
Yeah, let me just add in, like first contribution is the most beginner friendly repo you can add in anytime. Like it's the most friendly.
But you said that it has to be like selected by Hacktoberfest or something.
Oh, for Hacktoberfest, you mean to say. Obviously, I'm. Let me share one. Let me share a few repositories, and also I showed you how to find repositories, right? Like if it's few repositories, don't worry. At the end, not at the end, right now only I will share. Any other doubt? Guys?
Okay. Bhaiya, I have a doubt.
Yeah, ask.
In Hacktoberfest, we can go to any repository and share our PR or share a project.
Yeah, just you need to see whether it's like the label should be there. Hacktoberfest on the top, on the right hand side. Hacktoberfest label should be there.
Okay. So
yeah.
And is the Hacktoberfest international or national level?
International.
It's international. Basically, what DigitalOcean does, let me tell you how they do. Basically, they see like you have signed and registered, right? So basically, they will just go and see how many PRs you have generated and how many has the Hacktoberfest accepted label on it. And if they see that your PR has been merged and it has the Hacktoberfest label on it, they will accept it. Just it's plain and simple for them. It's nothing more complicated than that. Okay. Anything else?
Hi, I had a question.
Yeah.
So there's this friend of mine and we run this coding channel on YouTube. It's called Crazy Codigo. तो हम लोग का GitHub में एक account है. So is there a way like can we together contribute to Hacktoberfest using that account, or do we have to make our personal wala?
You mean like personal, like what? You have an organization repo?
It's not an organization. It's just the two of us in like a team kind of a thing.
So like it's just a common repo where you both work.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it is very like it's just like a Instagram account where two people are using. So it doesn't really make sense if you make a different account, and like if you want two T-shirts, you need to have to contribute from two different account, like two different GitHubs. And if you just want one T-shirt, then you can contribute from that account, and you will get your like complete your Hacktoberfest.
Okay, but that does not have like our name or anything. उसमें वो crazy codigo ही लिखा हुआ है जो नाम दिया है हम लोग ने उसका.
It doesn't really matter. Like,
Alright.
yeah.
Thank you.
I have shared. Any other question, or else I will just continue to the GitHub pages part. Any other questions, guys? If not, then
Hello.
Yeah.
Bhaiya, we can either use command prompt or Microsoft Visual Code. That's optional, both of them.
Command prompt is basically terminal. And
Terminal only.
Yeah, VS Code में भी मैंने terminal ही use किया था.
So like we can choose any of them.
Yeah, you can choose any of them. It's basically you're using terminal. I'm used terminal inbuilt terminal of VS Code. So I'm using terminal in both only. Like he used from CMD, he did from CMD, and I did from the VS Code terminal. So it doesn't really. It is not different. It is the same thing which we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. Bhaiya, I am facing some issue on while using the add command, git add command. It's showing that the profile doesn't match, but I am doing the same thing that you have done while sharing the screen.
Did you log in from your computer?
Yeah.
You did? Like
Yeah.
no. I'm saying just share your screen. I will see and tell. Can
Okay.
you share your screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, share your screen. Guys, this will be the last doubt I will be taken, and after that I will be continuing. And
Is it visible here?
Yeah, it's visible. Cool. Sure. Yeah, git add dot. No. Just git add dot. Or just git add dot. Space full stop. Yeah. Git status. Git status. Yeah, don't worry about it. It is staging thing. It means this only. Like whatever changes you made.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing coming.
Just go up on top. Is this repo opened in the right? Sorry, is this terminal opened in the right folder? I don't think so. You have opened the first. No. You haven't opened the first contributions folder. You have opened your first MSC contributions folder on the repo. Open CD first contributions. I'm not talking about the file. I'm talking about the CMD.
Bhaiya, just one thing, that can we leave the class now, or you will tell us something more?
No.
I have done.
You can leave if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I have done that. After saving that, I have opened in this folder. And
just open the new terminal. Don't worry, leave this and just on the top left corner, open terminal. Yeah, new terminal. Yeah, git add. No. Where is this? No. You need to go to the CD. Just Control C. Press Control C. Cool. Just add in the CD. No. CD. Add in the file location. Open the folder that you were showing to me.
That.
Yeah, the folder. Yeah, press on the URL, like the location, copy location on top. You will get Yeah, just click on it. Yeah. So copy the whole thing. Go to the open your VS Code. VS Code.
Can
VS
we do it? So can we do here?
Yeah, you can do it here. Okay, yeah. Okay, now you can do it directly. Just git add. Yeah, do
Yeah.
the 4 steps.
Sorry for disturbing here, but
Yeah.
will this class be uploaded on?
Yeah,
our
yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I have do that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
don't worry. I will be uploading it. Git status.
Thank you.
File, yeah.
Yeah. Just the two last git commit. Okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. I guess
Yeah.
you completed. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Thank you.
now
Thank you, Vijay.
yeah, you can go and create your PR now.
Can I
Now
stop sharing or?
yeah, stop sharing. Okay,
Okay,
now
thank you, Vijay.
let me just wrap up the session. If anyone has any doubts, you can just ping it up here on the chat, or just like in the next section we can cover it up. We have it on tomorrow. We have it tomorrow. Also, the session will be on HTML CSS. We will be teaching HTML CSS. Also, we will be creating your we will help you create your own portfolio. Like, do you know what is a portfolio? Let me show you one portfolio. Let me show you my portfolio, and you will understand what is portfolio. Let me share my screen. Okay, 1 second.
Oh yeah,
Can
you
you see?
told you will tell about Git pages.
Yeah, that I'm coming. I'm coming to that. Don't worry. Yeah. So I'm telling you about what we will, because since many people are leaving, so that's why I'm telling you what you will be expecting for tomorrow. So yeah, so this is my portfolio. I made it on React, but tomorrow it will be made on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for the ease of understanding. So this is basically a page, some page about you, like where what you are, what about you. It is basically, it helps you during the recruitment time when you have to show your projects, what all projects you have done, about you, your whole, what all you know, what all professional skill set that you have, what all tools you can use, like this I have used Jupyter Lab, this, like my whole GitHub contributions, thing can be visible here. Yeah, my resume, this is my resume, like this is my current resume. So this is a GitHub this is a moreover my portfolio. Okay, it looks pretty cool, right? But this is made on React. Like, say, as you keep learning web development, you will get to know about React. What is it? It is basically a JavaScript framework. And as you learn JavaScript, you will get to know how useful JavaScript is. And we're having this animation. This is Type.js. I'm telling you all this so that you can, in future, you can use all this for creating your own like cool websites that you want to. Okay, so also let me tell you, this is launched on Cloudflare pages, which is for free. I haven't paid a penny for this. Okay, so obviously people will think you need to buy your like link for that, right? You need to pay, like GoDaddy is all there, but the thing is that the GitHub pages, Cloudflare pages, they deploy your normal simple front end projects for free, and they will give you a nice URL, and which you can give it to anyone, and they can view your project, or they can view your front end work. Okay, so let me tell you what is GitHub Pages. GitHub Pages is basically a free hosting service, which is done by your own, which is done by GitHub. Like, let me just create one repo, and I will launch it and show you how it is done. Let me create one. What do you want to name it? Just what first. This is a very, very, very generous name I've given. Okay. I've created this. I will code this. I will code. Let me just put this. Okay. Same procedure. I will show you. I will deploy one right now for you all to see. Let me just take one template and put it here so that it looks a little fancy and not just anything, just a simple page. I have many templates. And just 1 second. Sorry. Yeah. Which one is very? Yeah, this one is very simple. Basically. My as you can see, I had this template which is basically a simple bootstrap template. Okay, everyone can see this. Let me show you how you can add this directly to the folder. I will show you that here. Add file, load files. Directly you can choose the files from here. Sorry, 1 second. Coding. Where it was? Desktop, miscellaneous track.
Yeah, you are muted. You can unmute yourself.
I'm muted.
I was muted. You were.
Okay. What is going on? I don't know, something is wrong with this. Just let me just. I'm just giving up right now. This session went too long. Okay. Let me just add in a small file and just post it for you guys. Just one HTML file will be good enough for you guys. Okay. If anyone has any issues, please tell me right now. Coding, where is that post? Okay, so I pushed the code. So you can see here. Now just go to in your settings, pages, and you will see GitHub pages. So now add in your main branch, just save. Basically, it will just launch your website on this GitHub. Your name, whatever my name is, Shrimandas or 08.github.io, and first website. This is your repo name. So it will launch your here. Right now it hasn't been deployed yet. It will get deployed in some time, and you will be able to see that in just a few minutes. Yeah, you can see hello world. It is present here. Okay, guys. So you can see how easily I just went and deployed my first simple index.html file on the web. Cool. Does anyone has any issues about like any doubts about how do you do it? Hello. I'm really sorry. So like took a lot of time and like wasted a lot of time, but yeah, sorry for that inconvenience.
Hello,
So,
Bhaiya.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up. Yeah.
Can you like summarize the last parts of what you just did?
Basically, go to this whatever website you have, upload it on your repo. Go to the settings, pages, and then you will see there is a go. Let me just show it again. 1 second. Yeah, you can see this settings, last pages, and then you can see here GitHub pages. Choose in the branch that you want to deploy, main branch, and just save. That's all that you need to do to deploy your small website on GitHub pages.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you.
Cool. That is all, I guess. That is all for today. If anyone has any doubts or anything, you can directly DM us on our WhatsApp or contact Sagar if you want to for any further questions. Or Atig is also there. Atig, if you want to share your contact, that will be great.
Just ping me up on Insta or WhatsApp, get the number and details from Sagar. He will be providing you them.
Cool. Anyone has any issues? And how is can everyone turn on your video so we can take a nice selfie or something screenshot for this session. Everyone turn on your videos. So nice to see you all. Thank you for joining in for today. Yeah, we had around 156 people joined into for today's session, and at the end today, how many people are remaining right now? 43. That's a good amount of number. That's not bad. Yeah, cool. Atik, can you take a screenshot of this?
Sure. I'll be taking one. So everyone just smile or show something like this. Anything like this, just.
Your hands. It will be great. Cool.
Yeah, I've taken the screenshot. Thank you.
Thank you for joining in. We will be wrapping up the session. If anyone has any doubts or want to know about what all you will be expecting in the future sessions, they can stay back. As rest all can leave.
Bhaiya, you were showing the repositories.
You were showing what repository?
I asked you about the repositories.
Yeah, I put it on the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you can just go scroll up the chat.
Yep. Just search Hacktoberfest, you will be getting a lot of repositories and see the language. You can work on the language of your preference and you will be getting a lot of repositories. It will be quite easy. Like I also did clear Hacktoberfest in my first year only. Just explore a bit. That will be enough, I guess.
Excuse me. From where I get your number? WhatsApp.
Just contact Sagar for it.
Fine.
Or you can contact us from on our Insta. That we can ping us on Instagram.
Yes.
I will just also follow us on our Instagram socials, MSC KIIT. Let me just put that up here for major announcement. There are many sessions coming up for these major events. You can just view and follow us there.
So, can I ask a doubt, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, how many RPs approximately would you estimate you gotta do for top 50K exactly?
And nobody knows, I must say. Nobody knows. Like it really depends upon how many PRs get merged, many gets rejected too. So it's not that there is a time, like it goes on for the whole month. I would say for last time I did, it was in the mid of October, and all the PRs got matured by the end of October. So it really doesn't matter at what time you do.
But there's a 14-day review period. So if they contribute in like 25th and the 14-day review period ends, then you won't be getting the t-shirt. So just keep in mind that you have a 14-day review period. So just do that before, like try to complete it within 15 and 20. Try to do that.
I'm just putting up my Instagram if anyone wants to approach me. Or Atig, you can just put up your Instagram if you want to. I've also MSC KIIT is there. And like any doubts, like any follow-ups, any events, obviously we also conduct recruitments for MSC. Like many people have asked us when do the recruitment starts and all. So yeah, the certificates would be distributed to everyone. No, the certificates will be distributed to only those who will be attending all the sessions. There are three main sessions and one bonus session. If you attend three main sessions, like today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, you will be receiving your certificate.
Thank you. We are glad to make the session.
Yeah.
There, just a second. I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you entered KIIT, when you were in the first year of your first semester, did you already know how to code? You were already on GitHub and all?
No, I wasn't on GitHub. Atik, you would like to take...
I was there on GitHub because I had a coding experience since class 10, you can say. I was in the ISC board, so I learned Java. And after my ISC and JE ended, so I took those 3 months into work and I started working on GitHub from that time only. but I wasn't making any progress. I was just having an empty GitHub profile. But this Hacktoberfest really like pushed me. When I saw that mail from MSC KIIT, only I got that. When I got the mail in my first year, I didn't think, I just registered. I don't know what is Hacktober and stuff. And then I just explored. I saw on YouTube and stuff. Then I learned like proper advanced coding. In school, I just knew small basic codings and stuff. So that's how you just need to like explore. There is a month of time, right? Not 2 days or 3 days.
Acha, yes.
Take this time, utilize it.
So was it the first semester? How long did it take you?
It depends. See, it depends from person to person. Few people, like I got to learn GitHub within 3 weeks, I can say, but many people take months. So it's up to you how much time you will be giving to this and how much time you will be like able to learn and master it.
I don't know why, but GitHub is like, for moreover, it's like a utility. It's like just like using Drive for storing your data. It's just the same, just with commands. Like you need to enter the commands for storing all the things. Obviously, you take time to expertise on it, but the basic idea you can get from this one only. The 4 basic commands we have only told you. And if you do the first contribution, it will give you a confidence that yes, you can contribute to another repo or which belongs to someone else, and you can create a PR. So I would really suggest everyone here, everyone who is sitting here, go and generate a PR. Try to learn. Obviously, if you haven't followed up during the whole day, you go through YouTube. There are many videos on this, how to create a PR, and you will gain confidence. Just create one PR first, then
Okay, Subhan Bhaiya, sorry for interrupting, but now we have to end this session. It's going really long, so we have to end this now.
Let's end this session.
Okay.
Thank
so
you.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Everyone can start.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sure. Bye bye.